What's up, y'all? It's Nifty Q. That's Gifted. It's a new week, and that means a new daily rehash. A lot to get you caught up on over the last 72 hours. We had hacks, exploits, FUD, but also a lot of good, positive things. We saw mints happening in the last 24 hours that were super successful. So excited for this one, Gif. How you doing, bro?
Yes, sir. Excited to be back with you for another daily rehash. Y'all, this is the top 10 stories in Web3 from the last 24 to 48 to 72 hours because we got the crazy weekend to catch up on here. But yeah, it's a Monday rehash. What's up first today, Q?
All right, so Overworld had a sellout on their mint. There were a bunch of like fiascos as they do around these metas that are popping up right now with the GameFi and all of these different projects. But they also announced a partnership, wink, wink, with Horizon Labs Ventures. There's not really much of as big a wink because they're actually, talking about their gaming token in 2024. So they're using that for infra. You can see the actual mint here is at 2.2 ETH for Overworld. A lot of other things happening with this token as well. I know Hunter Solaire was talking about potentially having royalties fed into the actual tokens themselves from the project. So yeah, Horizon, Overworld doing a ton of stuff.
Yeah, this seems like the next one that's just catching that, token GameFi meta, like you said, man. So it has potential. Some people were speculating that it might run up to 5 ETH. Not financial advice, but, it probably could still go up from here. All right, next story, ChamptionsVerse. You mentioned there was a bunch of cool mints happening. This is another one. This is the anticipated free mint from Ubisoft. Happened this morning. It did sell out, but not without some complications. It was getting botted like crazy, as you would imagine. They had some delays. I actually tried to get in on the public mint. There was not very much that made it to public. And yeah, even when I was trying to get in on that, the website wasn't working for me, of course, and then they were all gone. So I didn't get in on this one, but it is now, it's up to already like 0.25 ETH or so. And they did a quick reveal. So they're already revealed as well.
I think we would have kept off the reveal if it was us. I know we were talking about this post episode. They could have ran with that energy for another week and people would have been fine with it. Yeah, super volatile. Probably the most volatile asset today is going to be this one. It went all the way up to 0.35 ETH. Now it's sitting at 0.24. All right, next one is going to be Portal Coin. So another much talked about protocol and token. They raised 13 million in that pre-sale, and here was the announcement post pre-sale. Crystal Dash lives on. The next season begins Monday, 6 p.m. UTC. So that's almost now. Yeah, I think we're live with that now. In 2 weeks alone, 2.3 billion impressions, 3 million mentions of Portal, and more huge announcements to come. Still no announcement on that. Many were speculating it was PUBG. I don't think we got the biggest Web3 gaming announcement in history yet, so still waiting on that from the profile.
Yeah, a little bit of strange tactics there. You got to call them out on that. But the numbers that they're achieving with those tactics cannot be denied. I mean, almost 2.5 billion, impressions and interactions. I mean, it's crazy. And so that's why I'm not going to entirely fade it. I'm farming a little bit. Crystal Dash is their sort of farming platform that they're using. But anyway, let's keep it going. We got another Gordon Goner pickup. This time his first Solana NFT, and it's a Bodoggo. Of course, and it's a rare one. He got a Pepe Bodoggo, and he's asking, is something wrong with my dog? I think it looks just great, Gordo. But of course, these went flying. They went up about 100%. They were around a 7 or 8 SOL floor, and now they're around 15, maybe 16. So I actually flipped out of mine, got a 2x on a doggo in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, a lot of people look at the success these Solana holders are having and not keeping in mind that they've probably been there for 6 months to more, right? Bodoggos, I believe, is a year or older, and these people have been sitting on 1 SOL-ish assets for a long time. So that takes incredible conviction and foresight to do so. So yeah, congrats to all the Solana holders. They're winning. All right, MapleStory here is kicking off. This is MapleStory IP called the Universe, right? So MapleStory Universe recently had a $100 million investment. I put this in the rehash because 1, I loved MapleStory growing up. 2, we're seeing a lot of these old school IPs or larger studios that have created some really cool games kind of getting into the Web3 space now and chasing this narrative. This rehash is filled with them already. So yeah, there's a quick 1-pager / roadmap you can kind of say. But yeah, they're trying to bring virtual worlds. They're trying to bring an open world MMORPG. all of that stuff via the MapleStory IP. So what you can do with $100 million too, that's one to pick up on.
Yeah, it's one that I never got to play, but I know is beloved by a lot of people out there. And just what I do know about it, it seems like the type of IP that would fit very well with some, Web3 mechanics and tokenization and things like that. So I'm bullish on it. And again, it's exciting to see Ubisoft and Zynga and some of these big publishers and games actually coming into the space and not treating us just like a side piece, Q. So I'm excited. Hopefully they do something cool. All right, let's keep it going. Reach launched their token today. Trading is live. It launched around like a $11-12 million market cap. It got up to around 13 mil. I think it's kind of fluctuating right now. It's obviously going to be very volatile, but this is one that I'm bullish on, that I have been farming, and there's supposed to be a snapshot at some point this week. I'm working hard to get up to 100,000 points because I think that you get some additional incentives for that. But yeah, this token is going to be for their SocialFi protocol that helps you create missions, and then it incentivizes you for quality engagement on X.
Yeah, this is not financial advice, of course. We caught this one pretty early. We were able to have the founder, Lana Moore, on several of our shows. So the team over there is actually legit. They're doing really cool stuff. So take that for what you will. And yeah, it's sitting at around a $12 million market cap right now. Super volatile today. All right, big shout out to Oni Force, one of our favorite collections, teams, what have you. They had their Oni Force Web3 Strikes Back event with Juju Smith-Schuster, with Tom Bilyeu, and a lot of other individuals in the space. I'm going to take you to their profile now so that we can kind of look through the experiences. You can see, speaking of Bodoggos, Easy Eats Bodega, several others that are commenting here and showing off the stream. So this has been in the works for a long time. They're trying to tell their story, Oni Force's story about the Enclave, through the medium of Fortnite and gaming. And this one went out without a hitch. You can see Juju there streaming. So yeah, big ups to the Oni Force team. Of course, they're doing cool shit.
Love to see the success, everybody having a good time with this one, jumping into that custom Oni Force map. I'm not a big Fortnite player, but this was the closest thing that I've ever had actual FOMO that I wanted to get in and play with everybody, because yeah, they were having a great time over the weekend. So shout out Oni fam and the team, Star Lordy, Art Snitch, everybody over there. But let's keep it going. The Saga Phone. We haven't really gotten to talk about this one, so we had to talk about it because here's an update. They are reselling for more than the new iPhone 15 Pro Maxes right now on the secondary market. Why did this basically defunct, dead on arrival hardware piece, the Solana phone called Saga? Why is this doing what it's doing? Well, because they were packaged with a native meme coin on Solana called Bonk that, of course, you might have heard of. It's been going absolutely bonkers over the last couple of weeks. Nice. And so now people have found an arbitrage opportunity to get the airdrop for buying the phones and then reselling them. Are meme coins the secret sauce?
Yeah, we had a great discussion on GM Web3 this morning talking about how this is not really replicable with the phone itself, right? Like they would have to release then a Solana 2 that has a bunch of these features to keep this in any sort of business model-esque way kind of afloat. Because we did see a lot of other projects actually come out and say, hey, we're going to offer, more tokens to the holders of the Solana phone. The problem is, it doesn't make any money for Solana, the producers of this hardware. So this is a really cool idea for maybe more scalable things like merchandise, other things to keep involved when it comes to a physical product that actually has loaded tokens.
Yeah, the meta is tokens and airdrops and farming right now, and now it extends to physical and phygital goods as well.
Nifty Island had probably the coolest update of the day here. You can see this trailer showcasing a lot of really beloved IP from the NFT space. You see apes, you got Azuki in there, Pudgies, Cyberkongs, let's see, Cool Cats. A lot of Forgotten Runiverse. You can see 117 is going to be the open beta, a play to airdrop campaign like no other. We could spend the whole episode on this stuff, honestly, but to me, when I first saw this, I was like, this is front-running the other side in showcasing a lot of NFT IP, because really the other side was for that. It wasn't just for apes. It was for a lot of collections, and they're just being front-run here.
It's interesting to see how the sort of metaverse ready projects get a bid on these opportunities, right? They are built to be more interoperable with these types of situations. So you see a kid called Beast there and Meebits. Those are two examples that, you know, they're going to get more of these types of opportunities because they're built out to be metaverse ready. You know, a lot of question marks there too on some of them. You see a Milady in there, which is an interesting move, but yeah, anyway, we'll keep it going. Animoca teasing out a new one. We don't really have much details on this queue, so let's not spend too much time on it. Lucky Nico knocks on your door, explore the secrets within, and chart your own courses to wealth. What's in the treasure box? So art is kind of whack, but hey, I said the same thing. My aesthetic bias held me back from grapes and many others. So could this be the next grapes?
Yeah, so you see Mochaverse actually tweeting about this. This is a live collection that's being traded on secondary that is below 0.25 at the time of this recording. So again, not a lot of information, but that's the type of stuff that you need to maybe get in front of before the masses know about it. And Animoca Brands is my safe word, so I had to add that in there. All right, we do have one single bonus here. Jessica Yatrowski launching with OpenSea here, the Object Chronicles. It's 1,111 still life photography collages mixed into a generative blender, and you love to see this collection here from the generative art scene. So really cool work by Jessica here. GIF, what do you think here, man? It's cool to see her get some love here from OpenSea.
It's beautiful work, and she put a lot of effort into this because it's all video. You know, her background is in photography and video, and so you know this is it's turned into generative collage art, but all of this is taken from really beautiful video. So yeah, I love it, and I'm ecstatic that she's getting this out on the OpenSea. So congrats to J-Yacht, of course, and congrats to y'all. We made it through another daily rehash. We will be back, but it's a weird week. No GM Web3 later this week, and we're going to do these as much as we can, but appreciate y'all. Hope you're having a great week.
Tribe.